It's Russia in red serving, the Netherlands in blue receiving. This the third, fourth place playoff match at the FIVB World Grand Prix Finals in Thailand, Bangkok. And it's the Netherlands who have the side out and the first point. Bausch with the serve. Nice quick play through the middle. Fetisova with no trouble putting that down from the set from Pankova. Cutting that one away from Billion. Billion's not been a starter. In the last game she was substituted out, and it was Quintus Steenbergen who got the nod for the Netherlands, number 7. However, Steenbergen on the bench for this one so far. Guidetti will make changes though if he needs to. Now that's a really good block for Russia, putting down Slučy's. Fetisova's off to a very decent start. 2 points for her as Sherban goes back to serve. Brilliant pass from Knip. Pass up by Goncharova. Got the block. Holding fast for the Netherlands. Slučy's working with Bellian very nicely. And nowhere for Ilchenko to go. Again, the middle attack's working well. Fetisova with the first one to her left, this one down to her right. De Kruijff went the wrong way. So Fetisova, who now serves, got the better of both middle blockers so far for the Netherlands. Really good pickup from Diekma. Pankova in the way of Goncharova. Slučy gets the point. Netherlands bring themselves level. Ilchenko getting enough of the block as it went out for Russia to have the point. Goncharova in the right place, but the ball, as it went to her right, she's unable to keep her shoulders facing back towards the rest of the team. So it's Plack who has the serve for the Netherlands. Desperate attempt from Plack. Just wonder where her weight was as that ball was being played, as to why she was unable to get to the ball that was then slowed down. Suggests it wasn't in a neutral position, but perhaps going backwards. Miss hit from Bausch. That's more like it for the Netherlands. Kruijff with the serve. Well, Russia are keen to run their middle attack as often as possible, aren't they, at the moment? Irina Zaryashko putting that one away. Zaryashko, 1.96 m, plays for Urolochka Ekaterinburg. All of the team for Russia playing their volleyball domestically. Dynamo Moscow being the most represented, and then Dynamo Krasnodar and Dynamo Kazan. The other Ekaterinburg player is Ksenia Ilchenko, number 18. Great up from Digma. And a lovely cross-court angle. Well, this is much better volleyball from Russia. It's certainly the best we've seen them play during the course of this World Grand Prix finals. And they have the lead at the technical timeout. Big swings from Goncharova. Doesn't look like she puts a great deal of effort in, does she, until she gets up and actually hits the ball. Shaban now. Embarrassment for Fedisova. She knows Digma's backcourt. She knows Digma can't go up and hit it. She has to stand there and cover that position exactly for that overpass. That should have been up and smashed away by Fedisova, but she was tracking the middle blocker. And that really means that the outside hitter should have been coming in and covering. Sometimes it's just easier to watch the ball and go after the ball as opposed to watching all the movement around the ball. So Russia's staying in front. Giovanni Guidetti is not a very happy coach right now. He's unimpressed with his team's blocking. He wants them to get straight across the net. He's certainly unimpressed with their passing and their defending. As he was telling Bilien, who sat on the bench. And now he's called timeout. Oh dear. Well, Plak just swung on that too early. And those of you who play position 4 will know exactly how that feels and what she must be thinking right now. She certainly didn't mean to do it on purpose. Russia racing away with the set. Netherlands call their last time out. Fetisova to serve for Russia. Well, this isn't good for the Netherlands. Sluci's has yet to find a run of form. 3 attacks, 2 blocks, 1 kill. So if your hitter's making a mistake, what do? Well, you replace your setter, don't you? And you bring another one in. Stoltenberg's come in. But really, if the hitters are making the mistakes, and that was a perfectly good set, kind of feel the setter is the one who's been hard done by. During that timeout, Giovanni Guidetti took Plack to one side and was just talking to her about her hitting action. Looks like she was listening. Well, you just wonder how much of that not being able to put the ball on the floor is playing on Sluci's mind. Technical timeout, Russia with a very impressive lead. So Ilchenko's put down. That's better from the Netherlands. Plack now with the serve. Sluci's missed the last one. This one has to go in. No worries with that. Sherban struggling. Good play from Pankova. Had her running spikes on, didn't she, to go and get that. And then de Graaf puts it down. So off the back of a top serve, the Netherlands find themselves closing the gap on Russia. Stoltenberg would be delighted with that as well, having just come in and she's set away to Kraft on that slide behind. Plack with the serve again. Just a little bit of confidence, and once you have it in one person, it easily spreads. And Bausch getting block out, and now Russia call the timeout.
Сейчас мы начинаем, теперь надо нам возвращаться назад, чтобы выбрать правильное место теперь на блоке. Давайте внимательно.
What a dig from Plack. Oh dear, well, Zaryashko deciding to set the ball when Pankova was there. And they get away with it. Pankova now telling Zaryashko, don't ever do that again, all right? I'm the setter. You get yourself out, come in and hit through the middle. Netherlands guilty of touching the net, according to the second referee, which looks like it's going to be challenged, net touch. Zaryashko might be breathing a sigh of relief, or she might be embarrassed. We're going to find out. But certainly middle blocking, definitely step out, let the setter come in. Could have gone quick behind Pankova. Denis Cespedes having a look, he's got a view, he knows what's coming. So it looks like there was a net touch as that ball was played. No arguments from the Dutch players. We actually got to see the big screen as well, and if, like me, it was difficult to see, wasn't it, with the speed at which we were showing it and the short space of time we were given to analyse it, but the challenge team were happy it was a net touch. Stoltenberg knew it was. There's a net touch by Russia, and Sherban's either had someone land on her foot or landed on somebody's foot. She doesn't look too comfortable. Well, a horrible spin on the ball meant de Kruif couldn't keep it in play. Malagina comes in. Daria Malagina, 2 meters and 2, tallest player in this match, plays for Zareci Odsintzovo, and she's into block. Going to stay on court as well. Just had a little look to see, am I going back off? No, you're staying in, and you're going to have a swing through the outside. Some swing it was as well. Well, Russia are a team that are opting for the height and power, and they're quite happy to have a non-passing swing hitter in the shape of Malagina. That means Goncharova, the opposite player, does some passing. But right now the two passers for Russia are Ilchenko and Anna Malova, the libero. And it's a little bit... right, the USA men's team back in the 80s who pioneered passing on two. Russia going back to it in the women's team. They couldn't stop that attack though, as the Netherlands take the point. But it's at the moment all Russia, and Scoots come in. Solid blocking again from Russia. Malagina. Pack just jumped too early. She's not got her timing right consistently well. Top swing from Russia. 21-15 now. Difficult to see the Netherlands finding a way back into this set. Bolien finds a way through with that quick attack in the middle. Malagina off, Sherban comes back in. I think they had a quick look, just checked her ankle was okay. Netherlands not helping their cause with that missed serve. Too many of those for them in this first set. And Guidetti now having a little chat to Bellion about that. That's a nice block from Slucis. Slucis out, Pedersen in. Slucis missed her last serve. Pedersen, their first touch of the ball since this game started. Goncharova doesn't open up a cross-court angle with the way she approaches the ball. She just comes in square onto the net and just hits right across her shoulder. You could see she was square on from that angle, but she does hit across her body so well. De Cruyff's error, and now it's set point for Russia. Goncharova leaves the court and Yevgenia Statsieva comes in. Pankova's gone out as well and Malik's come in. Double substitution for Russia. Setter in the back row is Statsieva. And the set point is saved. And Russia take the first set, 25-18. Zeliashko through the middle. Russia lead 1-0. Just looking down that, Russia with one ace, 3 blocks apiece. But look at the Netherlands' errors, 8 for them. That is just too many. Well, it's mid-afternoon here in Thailand, and that means, depending on where you're watching in the world, it is early in the morning, as Guidetti is trying to talk his team into a set victory. So those of you just perhaps tuning in and switching on, welcome. The two Dutch fans in watching. They've been here all week supporting their team. And these guys have been here all week as well with the Thailand version of Stomp. No changes for either side ahead of the start of this second set. Well, that's not going to go the Netherlands' way because they've made a net touch. It would have been just the start they wanted. But Slucci's following through and hitting the net after hitting the ball. Nice dig from Pankova. Goncharova with a rather tame effort, but it was where she put the ball that made the difference, wasn't it? Into that corner. Knip hadn't made an adjustment. Nice dig from Sherban. Ooh, that put Diekma in a spot of bother. Well, there's going to be, well, it can't challenge because the call is for a catch. So it doesn't matter what the ball did. It doesn't matter what the ball did because Mr. Cespedes has said you have carried the ball. The signal's quite clear, called for a carry, so it doesn't matter where the ball went. You can't challenge. The reason it was called for a carry is because Ilchenko put it into the block and then carried it, took it out off the block and out. And now we're going to have a mid-rally challenge. Ooh, we might have a yellow card, time delay. Oh, have we? Guidetti's calling for no block touch. So the ball that went into the net that was allowed to play on, they're saying that nobody touched it, which would have meant Russia having 4 touches as a result. What's it going to be? Well, they're having a long look. Not these two, obviously the challenge team are. We're all having a long wait. Mr. Cespedes gets a view as well up on the ref stand. So the official review is no touch. Good call from Guidetti. Oh, brilliant. Excellent swing. And Bausch on that backcourt pipe, unstoppable. And she gets to serve again. No stopping Goncharova. Doesn't really have any forward momentum in her spike, does she, Goncharova? She just gets in, jumps up and hammers it. Very similar in that respect to Wallace de Souza, the opposite player for Brazil's men's team. He comes in off 2 steps mostly and just jumps straight up to swing on the ball. Netherlands get away with what might well have should have been a double touch. Guidetti's asking for... Oh, Guidetti's saying the score should be 4-3. It's called a let. You don't get a point for the let. Was it a let? No, it should have been their point. It wasn't a let, that's right. What was happening, it was seen as a let, the ball that went into the net on the challenge, and they didn't get their point, and Guidetti's just spotted the big screen and said, hold on, no, we made a challenge, it was no touch, it was 4 touches, so we have the point, and now they do have it, so they have the lead. That's going to be a foot fault against Bausch. Unfortunately for her, she's backcourt. We saw a great swing earlier, but this time as she hits that very nicely, she stepped on to the 3-meter line as she took off. So Russia have the ball. Yelchenko. Well, the net touch occurred by Slučij, but it was outside the antenna, and therefore it's not a problem. And that rescue from Slučij gives Netherlands the lead again. Russia back to running the middle. Zarieshko it was who put it down, now goes back to serve. Clever play from Plak. Deep into that corner at position 5, and there was nobody there. Wide open. It was a decent dig from Plak. It was just the spin of that ball always favouring Betisova as it came in and came over the Netherlands front court players. Made it difficult for them to judge it properly. Pankova now for Russia. Or the square. Oh, what a dig that is by Malova. Good up from Plak. Well read by Malova. Free ball now for the Netherlands. Slučij pops it in. And it is Bausch who's denied by Goncharova. A one-on-one. And it's the Russian opposite who makes the block. Oh, brilliant. Just jumped in and took away the line. Another good dig from Plak. Oh, that's a beautiful set. All that spin on the ball, and Dickmas puts it out in freeze frame, but it's another block from Russia. As Bausch can't find a way through line or cross court at the moment. Technical timeout, Russia lead by 2.
Еще несколько раз правый блок на высоком мяче. В центре выбирает центральный, все остальные
Easy dig that for Malova. Not quite so easy for Knip. Brilliant by Plak. Where's it gone? Somehow Bausch relocates it, brings it back. More defending to be done by the Netherlands. Oh, and they have done it fantastically well. Brilliant block to deny Russia. Great reactions from Bausch. He didn't quite know where it had gone. But then when they set their block defense again, they denied Russia. Oh, great pickup from Pankova, but she can't get it to land in court. Well, referee wanted to get on with the serve, but there's a lot of perspiration on the court, which the players were trying to clear away. So called for Valette. Netherlands with the serve. Another bruising hit from Goncharova. Sherban. Smart play. Fedisova puts it down through the middle. Minute touch by Goncharova. Although he's given us a carry, however, that was a play that was to the back of the referee. Didn't actually see that. That came clean off of the hand of Goncharova, but she touched the net, so it doesn't really matter now anyway. More great blocking from the Netherlands. And it's that blocking that's keeping them in this set. Dietmar. Good dig by Pankova. Good covering by Fedisova. Slow cheese is definitely in the game now. Bellien goes off. Steenbergen comes in, one middle blocker for another. The second set evenly poised. Good work from Seriashko, playing that one deep to the baseline. Well, that was a complete mishit from Fetisova. Bit of a mix-up for the Netherlands. Oh, great pick-up by Knip. Plack's got herself out and available, but it's Luchis who gets the ball. Just a continuation hit from her. Goncharova. And she puts it away. Matichev's going to get himself a yellow card. You just saw in the corner of the screen that he was complaining about a double touch, and now he gives the thumbs up to the referee, and rather petulantly. But if he's not careful, he'll end up with a red card. And now the team have a yellow card, so the next sanction will be a red. He's still shaking his head. Substitution by the Netherlands. Plack's gone off. Pedersen's come in her place. Goncharova to serve. Ooh, that was close. Might be worth a challenge. Well, it's not going to happen, or is it? No, just a substitution. Unfortunately, it's the same sound for challenge and substitution. Oh, there is a challenge. Well, you're supposed to challenge 5 seconds after. Definitely a little bit of confusion, isn't there, when that hooter sounds? It did look very close to that baseline. But close isn't good enough. It has to have actually hit it. Did catch it. Good call. Seriashko gets that one deep enough, but it can't be brought back into play. Still nothing in this one really. Russia with that 1 point advantage now. Netherlands looking to side out to get back level. Good up from Knip. Well, that's hit the foot of Pedersen. The referee called it as dang. Oh no, it didn't. It did hit the foot, but after it hit the floor already, so good call from the ref. And Russia now leading by 2. One serve in the net followed by another, and that means we get the technical timeout. Russia leading by 2 and by 1 set to love. That's the serving run from Russia. Netherlands had a similar one, but those 3 points have got them right back in it off the back of the side out at 12. Quick thinking of Diekma. Gets the point. Solid swing from Sherban. So that ball goes down. Just looking at that last point, and those of you would have seen that on the replay, the ball landing in, but the lines judge's signal, to my mind, should have been block touch, not where the ball lands in or out, because the ball hit the block. Perhaps if it does land in, then you call it in anyway, and it doesn't matter that it's hit the block. Not something I've thought about before. Those of you who do line judging, those of you referee, and those of you who just know, let me know. And you can get involved on Twitter. It's hashtag FIVB World Grand Prix or at FIVB World Grand Prix. If the ball hits the block and lands in, should it be called as in, or should it be shown as block touch by the lines judge? Nice up from Knip. Netherlands call the timeout.
Like when we touch. Diekma being shown 5, which would suggest she's being asked to serve to position 5, which is exactly what she's done, trying to force Ilchenko deep. But it was a really good pass from Ilchenko, putting it into Pankova. Pankova using that ball's energy with a positive set, speeding things up behind, and then Goncharova is able to put it away. A negative set would have been if she'd have set that ball back out to Ilchenko, having to stop that energy coming into her and then sending it back out the other way. Top serve from Fedisova. Another timeout called by the Netherlands. Ball hit the block, then in the antenna. The Netherlands take the point. It's the 9th time these two teams have met in the World Grand Prix. And for the Netherlands, if they were to win this one, it would be only their 2nd ever medal. Their first medal was back in 2007 when they took gold in Ningbo, China. Pankova thinks it's in, they're going to challenge. She's convinced, and she's convinced Marichev to call a challenge. Right to challenge. Statsieva. Well, that is not an easy ball to hit, but Sluchy's made it look easy. And not only that, got the point as well. Steenbergen goes off then, Bellien comes back in. Random hooter. Good up by Malova. Pedersen makes the dig. She's out of action to swing, so it has to go to Sluchy's, and the tip works. Well, the Netherlands were on the back foot in that rally, and Russia allowed them to win the point with some poor defending. The double substitution is going to be reversed now. Goncharova's back in, Pankova's back in. Marichev, I wouldn't say he's a panicker, but he does make his changes rather quickly after making them originally if things appear to be going wrong. He doesn't let things ride, perhaps as long as other coaches might. And the error from Goncharova means that now Netherlands are back to within one, and it's Russia who call timeout.
Все, выкладывайтесь на падение на 100%. Не страхуйте, пожалуйста. Страхуйте. Пальцы, организованный блок, пальцы там. Давайте.
Нельзя, нельзя!
Massive block. Sariashko puts that one down.
Now we have a Peterson to go. Pankova got a touch as well, didn't she? Ilchenko now with the serve. Peterson, Knip and Scoot, the passing unit for the Netherlands, looking to put this ball into Jikma. It wasn't brilliant. That was very nice from Goncharova. It's now set point for Russia. Malagin is coming in for Sherban. Well, that's a blocking substitution, but really Sherban's 190. I might be tempted myself to take Pankova out, put Malagina in, and just have a wall. And if it goes into defence, just someone chuck it up high for someone to have a swing. And there you have it. Malagina perhaps needed to have been at blocking at 2. Well, there we go. Easy to say that when you're not the one making the decisions. Malagina goes off, Sherban comes in. Still set point for Russia. 2 chances to get it done from side out. Slučij with the serve. The trouble was he couldn't have taken Pankova off anyway, could he? Because he'd already made a double sub, so that was the only option that Jurichev had. And as that ball goes down, it's another set point saved. Russia with their final timeout.
Keep it in Goncharova, and this number 1 attack only diagonal. Take a risk, a little more linear, free me the blocker really strong there. As second linear Goncharova, deep, linear, and defensive.
Well, they are going to team up, aren't they? They're going for it. If it goes to Goncharova, they've said, let's take the cross court. Let's get in there and take a risk. Slučij with the serve. It may well be going to Goncharova. No, it goes out wide. Sherban. Oh, what a swing from Sherban. And as that ball hits the floor, it's Russia who take the set 23-25, and now they lead by 2 sets to nothing. Stats time. Just the 1 ace from Russia. And in fact, Netherlands got 9 points from Russia's errors. Normally, so their own Russia normally very good at keeping their error rates to a minimum. But Russia making 5 blocks and out-attacking the Netherlands as to add to that as well. If you want to get involved, you can join the conversation at FIV Volleyball, FIVB Volleyball even, and also at FIVB World Grand Prix or hashtag FIVB World Grand Prix. If you want to see what's happening on social media, lots of interesting little snippets out there as well as the action so far. This is the view from outside the venue. There's hashtag quit sex, hashtag off court, I think is another one, where you can get some interviews with the players that have been going on by the superb social media team working out here in Bangkok. FIVB really pulling out all the stops for these types of tournaments and for volleyball in general now, where they are providing access not only via the medium of television but via the medium of the internet as well. You can be watching it on the TV, on the phone, on your tablet, on your laptop. Won't be long, you probably have to watch it on your watch as well soon if you can't already. Maybe on your heads-up display glasses. Who'd have thought Star Trek would become a reality? Away we go with set number 3. Pankova, as she has on the back of her shirt, with the serve for Russia. They lead 2-0, and they are now one set away from a place on the podium here and a bronze medal around their necks. But it's still one set they need to get. Goncharova's put down, and the Netherlands take the opening point. Again, good work from Fedisova. Oh, what a block that is. Goncharova's put down by Sluchis and de Kruif. That one hits the line. Everyone thought it's out. The line judge very quick to give it in. Gordetti's 5 seconds surely up for any kind of challenge, and he's not going to. First point then for Russia. Sherban now with the serve. Oh, it just went too close to the scorer's table. Diekman's just smashed into the poor old floor cleaners. Ooh, just about stopped herself. It's just about as good a start as the Netherlands could have wished for in this third set. I guess the only gripe might be the fact they didn't start like this in the match. Peterson. She's replaced Plack. Ball was up there for Zariashko to put down. She waited for it to come onto her side and then played it. Serving seems to have gone to pot for the moment for Russia. That
is a monster block. Goncharova hitting that one very hard and the ball hitting the floor before she landed. All the block landed. And Russia called timeout, 7-3 down.
Прием, внимательно, почище. Давайте, поехали.
Давай, иди!
Давай.
Just a free ball for the Netherlands. And Bausch did well, that ball was behind her. And it's Sherban who gets the block out. So we hit a technical timeout, and it's a slightly better performance from Russia, isn't it? They're back to within 2. Diekma with the serve. Russia going back to the middle, and it's paying dividends. Well, it was a decent swing from Sluchis. Didn't catch the block though, and it was just long. Well, Netherlands are setting up for side out. Ooh, I don't think that would be the right challenge. I might have challenged block touch, but ball in out. That ball was lucky not to have hit the advertising hoardings. Yeah, well, it was quite clearly out. I think the challenge system were being generous by having it that close to the line. But it matters not. They have the ball back now. Sherban does well, finds the line, good up from Knip. Pedersen was trying to go high hands, wasn't she? Didn't work. Bit of a shuffle by Chenko. She gets to it though. Unfortunately, Sherban unable to deal with that one. But this set no longer as comfortable as it was for the Netherlands. Well, that's a little bit of luck. You'll take all you can get. Nice blocking from Russia, and it's, well, dire now for the Netherlands, isn't it? They've lost their lead, they've lost their advantage. Good work from Slucis. Good dig by Sherban. And de Graaf didn't know where it had gone. Pedersen. Oh, that's better from her. Lovely angle into the corner. It's getting interesting again, isn't it? Lovely blocking. And Bausch and Robin de Graaf levelling the score. Double sub then for Russia. We've seen this during the course of the game. Malik into the front row, Statsieva into the back row. Well, it's not making much of a difference at the moment. Netherlands have their side out. Billions back in. Malova thought it was going to go wide. Yelchenko creates an angle for herself. That's an important block for Russia, and it takes them into the technical timeout with the lead. And Bausch wasn't going to make any mistakes with that one. Sherban does well not to make a fault on the centre line, not the best of sets. And Marichev now complains whether what looked like a big double touch set out wide, but it doesn't matter for the Netherlands. They have the point. They're in front. Diekma. Well, there's a net touch by somebody. And it's Sherban who's followed through and hit the net. Goncharova and Pankova come back in as they try and settle the ship. Settle the nerves and steady the ship even. Well left. That took a lot of guts to leave that one. Would have been easier to play it. Yashko. Russia just one rotation away from getting Goncharova into the front row. Very good pass. Good pick up from Knip. Well watched by Sluchis. Free ball there then for Russia. Great swing by Sherban. Oh, she just drifted a little bit, didn't she, to her left to create that space to hit the line. Handcover now with the serve. Goncharova, Sherban, Fetisova into the front row. It's the three tallest players for Russia. Looking to shut out the Netherlands. Goncharova. Oh, it was a little bit tight. Good reach from her. Another chance maybe. Yes, indeed. And as she goes over the top, she doesn't find the block. So the error from Russia, and the Netherlands are on the verge here, potentially, of taking the set. If they did that well, we certainly would have an interesting game, wouldn't we? Bellien. Oh dear. Those are the serves that need to go in. They can't afford any errors now, the Netherlands. They can't afford any opportunities where Russia can just take a breath and lose any pressure that the Netherlands are trying to exert on them. Wonderful block. Peterson puts her hands to her head. Well, she's denied by Goncharova. Did she have another option? Well, she may well have done. Doesn't matter. Goncharova shuts her out. It's all square. Sherban with the serve. This is all about Goncharova now and Sluchis, isn't it? Next few points are critical for both sides. Oh, that was great from Diekma. She managed to play that ball up without touching the net, but it doesn't matter. Peterson's put down. Goncharova couldn't have the swing, but she has the block. And with Russia edging in front, Netherlands call timeout. The Netherlands wanted to make a substitution. It's not been allowed. Plak isn't allowed to come onto court. Sherban will serve. Pedersen is dug by Malova. Sherban comes steaming out of the back row, but they were waiting for her. And Pedersen may not have put the ball on the floor, spiking, but she does with the block. Sluchis. And again, Goncharova has come up with the error. Marichev has his head in his hands. Oh, there's going to be trouble here. There's not going to be allowed. Oh my days. Plak had the wrong paddle. Didn't have a paddle for Stoltenberg. Ran off and ran out again. Now, that was probably going to be disallowed. She's not going to be able to make that sub. But there's a challenge coming, is there? So she might be, well, they might well have got away with it because Russia have called a challenge. If they hadn't called it. So the ball goes with the Netherlands and they're going to be allowed to make their two substitutions. Wow, that's lucky. Looks like Guidetti's telling Stoltenberg to serve to position 1, where Fetisova and Sherban are. That's where she's gone. The paintbrush, the sclaf has worked. Fetisova getting Her very long and well manicured fingernails on that ball. Just as well she has long fingernails. All square, right at the business end of this third set. A must-win set for the Netherlands. Russia on the verge of the match. Whose side was that on? Oh, it's on Russia's side. And Zaryashko was within her rights to swing on it. Looked suspiciously like it was still on the side of the Netherlands, didn't it? Timeout call by Guidetti.
Это будет белый бить по линии, а постарается закрыть сюда. А ты, если не успеет, блин, поближе выйди со второй точки. Вперед, вперед, вперед.
Russia are edging it at the moment. Netherlands need to side this one out. 3 options. Plak somehow gets it down, and the Netherlands have sided out to draw level once again. Peterson with the serve. If Russia side out, they'll have a match point. They have sided out. They have a match point. And it's Goncharova who's going back to serve. Three substitutions being made by the Netherlands. The double sub is reversed. Scoot has come in for Peterson. In fact, Scoot's come in for Plak, hasn't she? All that matters is Netherlands side this out. And they have done. Match point saved. Robin de Graaf breathes a sigh of relief as she puts that slide behind down. It's the first to get too clear. It will either take the set or take the match. Match point number 2 for Russia. Well, Fetisova's getting the winning dance ready. So we're hoping it isn't premature. Substitution to come. Sherban out. Malagina in. Not for her hitting or her passing, but right now for her blocking. This is where you want to double up, really, isn't it? Put Pankova over at 2 where Diekma is. It doesn't matter. It's moot. Netherlands side out and save match point number 2. Malagina goes off. Sherban comes in. There seemed to be little thought about that for Russia. They just put her on instead of saying, well, look, there's only 2 front court hitters. Line up Pankova with the setter and then go one-on-one, or even just flood the middle. Well, they didn't do any of those things. That's off the block and out of play. Match point number 3 for Russia. How long can the Netherlands survive? How long can they keep Russia out? Can they turn it around? Can they get themselves a set point? So far, it's all Russia. Zaryashko with the serve. Sluji's with the hammer cross court. And the third match point is saved. Peterson comes back in now. Scoot goes off. Peterson's into the front row. Rush with the serve. That's a good serve.
Oh, it's still in play. Maloma gets a hand on it. Could be set point here, and it is set point. And the Netherlands have turned it around. They've saved 3 match points, and now they have a set point. An advantage to the Dutchies. Russia called timeout. Oh, lovely swing from Sherban. She gets that off the block, and it was too high for anyone to play it in the back row for the Netherlands. So the set point is saved. Pankova now with the serve. Both teams now back to old school volleyball. This was only going to be won from somebody winning a point from service. And for Russia, they need to do it twice, but they do have now match point number 4, courtesy of their blocking. Maranchev giving Pankova a serving target. She's not actually looked at him yet. Knit pops it in, and Bellien smashes it down. And the 4th match point is saved. Bellien with the serve. This is where everyone is completely zoned in, completely focused. And the points just keep rattling along. The serves are all going in. And the blockers are playing magnificently well on both sides, aren't they? And now it's set point number 2 for the Netherlands. They are hanging in there, they are not going away. Bellien. Oh, somehow kept in play. Pankova with a brilliant effort. Slucci's had a swing. Peterson puts it away. And somehow the Netherlands take the set. And the neutral fans here have gone crazy. This one is not over. The Netherlands 2-1 down, taking that last set 30-28, saving 4 match points in the process. Incredible. So the stats telling you there was very little in it, hence the score of 30-28. Set number 4. Bellien with the serve for the Netherlands after they took that magnificent third set, saving 4 match points. So they're going to challenge block touch. Slucci's saying she didn't touch it. So that means maybe de Graaf did. Or maybe she didn't. Well, it was only Slucci's. Oh, it's nowhere near it, was it? Well, way to lose a challenge on your first point. Just one left now for Mariachev. That's what Goncharova can do, and the team kind of wish she probably had done that in the latter part of that last set. Initially a good pick-up, but there's no stopping this one. Nowhere for Slucci's to go with that last play. Goncharova had a good look at it. She's happy it didn't touch the line, although not happy she didn't make it touch the line. Slucci's. An overpass and a warm-up hit for de Graaf. Massive block by Pedersen. That's a good serve. Free ball now for the Netherlands. I think they're going to challenge ball in out. He did look out. I think we'll get this one back pretty quick. It's already been signalled. Mr. Cespedes saying, yeah, that's out. So both coaches wasting a challenge, although we are being delayed somewhat, but not for much longer. There we go. Quite clearly out, wasn't it? Well, gotta love live TV. Startseva's come in for Pankova. This is a direct replacement. Marichev no longer going to have the luxury of a double substitution. We'll keep the setter in the back row for any length of time as Goncharova gets ready to serve. Net touch by the Netherlands. Zilchenko will claim the point, but it goes down as an unforced error against the Netherlands. Big hit, but wide. This time Pedersen gets block out, better swing from her. Lovely block from Ilchenko. She started wide, just waited for De Graaf to come towards her. Russia's defence is working well. Goncharova didn't want to have a swing on it for whatever reason. Slučij does though. Slučij's prepared to commit to the ball. Goncharova not. And it's the Netherlands who take the point. That was going out. That time Goncharova did want to have a swing. Real quality player, isn't she? Luneka Slučij's. Digma. And that was a belter from Sherban. And Russia have the lead at the first technical timeout, but still an awful long way to go yet in this set.
Immediately stay straight. Tack. You can see very well. You go straight, instead to stay straight and stay.
Fetisova disappointed. She didn't really commit to the block. Oh, that's a big block from Pedersen. And psychologically, the Netherlands are in the ascendancy here. After that third set victory, they really believe they can take this match. And that belief is showing in the way they're playing. I spoke too soon, didn't I, with their serve. But that aside, the body language is great from the Netherlands at the moment. And the longer they keep that going, the more difficult it gets for Russia. But the more blocks that Russia make, the more confidence they will have. They were lining up for Ilchenko. This time, though, it's a smarter hit from Russia. Fetisova might be regretting that dance she was doing in the subs area in the last set. She thought it was nearly all over, and it's far from it. Good rescue from Knip. Oh, why did Knip play that? Maybe she saw a touch in the block. Timing issues for the Netherlands. However, Peterson, the second time of asking, was able to put the ball down the front of the Russian block. Ilyichenko reaching up and not reaching across. Is coming in for Ilchenko. This is a straight replacement. And that means Goncharova is going to come into the pass now with Malova and Sherban. Well, kind of into the pass. It's going to be Malova and Sherban taking most of the court here. Oh, brilliantly played by Malova. Thumping hit from Bausch. And there's opportunities here for the Netherlands.
if they can see them. Ideally, you want to play this ball now. This serve from Pedersen needs to go over Malova's shoulder in towards Goncharova. Make this court very big for them. Make it difficult. That was pretty difficult. Sherban didn't like it. Pedersen again. Well, no real thought in Pedersen's serve. And Russia are able to scrape a side out. Great joust. Setters normally always win those. Bausch too big. Malikina. So we hit the technical timeout. Netherlands leading by 2, but trailing by 1 set to love.
Don't forget the middle. One leg 11, one leg 11. Don't forget if you're doing good. Hey.
A desperate attempt from the Netherlands, which comes to nothing. Russia take the first point off the second technical timeout. Good play from Bellion, getting past Sherban and Fetisova. Sluchies. Good covering by Diekma. But now it's Russia who have a swing. Goncharova again goes with a tip. That's what's costing Russia in this match. When you have to put the ball to your go-to player and they just tip or volley the ball over. And then when Netherlands go to their go-to player, she puts it away. So Stotseva's going, Pankova's back in to see if she can put a ball up that Goncharova's willing to hit. Lovely from Bausch. Hand up early. Pankova ran in. Thought it was a tip, but it was played deep to the line. In fact, it was Goncharova just stock still. And Malagina's never going to get that. Timeout called by Russia.
Okay, so deep ball with deeper. And line is perfect here. Vai, go, go, go. Let's go.
The timeout didn't help Russia. Dare I say it, we're going to 5 sets. We've only had one match go to 5 sets so far at this World Grand Prix final here in Thailand, and that was a match involving China and, oh, let me think. Oh, yeah, that's right, the Netherlands. Netherlands won that one, 3-2. They know what needs to be done. They know how to do it. They know how to get over the line in 5 if needs be. They've saved 4 match points already. Net touch given against the Netherlands. So Lyubushkina's come in. First time she's been on court in this tournament. Katerina Lyubushkina is a middle blocker. And it's a desperate attempt here by Marichev to try and turn things around. Tinkering with his 6 as he has done throughout this tournament. No tinkering for Guidetti really. He's pretty much stuck with his same. The only issues he's had has been through the outside. Balkenstein being injured means he's not quite found a settled replacement for her in the form of Pedersen or Plack. They've been sharing the duties. Scoot's also had a go. Well, this set's over by the shouting now, isn't it? Netherlands need 3 more points. Russia are looking a little bit demoralised. And now there's going to be a libero replacement. Elena Ezova comes in. She's going to just come onto court, worth a serve on. And net touch given against Goncharova, and it's set point now. In fact, we're just 2 away. I got a little bit hasty myself. Goncharova it was, caught the net. 23-16, not quite set point, but we're not far away, are we? Massive block from Slucis, and now it is set point for the Netherlands. but not before Marichev uses a challenge. So they're looking to see whether Slucci's touched the net while making that block. Nope. And Bausch with the serve. Lubishkina is dug. Slucci's. Did she catch anybody, anything, anyone? No, she didn't. So the first set point is saved, but this is a brilliant position for the Netherlands to be in now, with loads of side-out opportunities to take this game into a deciding set. Well, Guidetti's going for it with a wry smile. I think he knows it was near nobody, but hey, he's got a challenge to use. Why not use it? So I should laugh, but that was he knew, and not sure why he called it. Just wasted a challenge, didn't he? He was trying not to laugh, I think. Oh, that was going out. Knick played it. Free ball for Russia. 3 front court attackers. And it's Malik who gets it and puts it down. Well, it's not so much of a laughing matter now for the Netherlands. 2 set points saved. Sherban serves again. Massive swing from Pedersen, that's dug. Bellion gets dug. Malik gets it off the block and out. Another set point is saved. Netherlands have timeouts available. Slucci's unbelievably doesn't put it away. So as another set point is rescued, Netherlands call the timeout. A serve from Sherban. So Peterson goes out, Plack comes in. Oh, Russia got plenty of momentum they're building up here, aren't they? Ahead of what should be a deciding set. So should be. That's if the Netherlands can find a side out. And they've done it just. Plack with the tip. Netherlands with the point. They take the set 25-21. We're heading into a decider.
Away we go then with the deciding set of this third-fourth playoff of the FIVB World Grand Prix Finals. The race to 15, and it's the Netherlands who take the opening point. Well, they'll try and find Slučí's as much as possible, you feel. And Bausch is also playing brilliantly through the outside. They are very effective. So too, Robin de Kruijff through the middle. Diekma will be looking to go to those three as much as possible. Slučí's now with the serve. Well, that looked like a carry from Goncharova. She let that ball sit into her hand and then plays it into the block. That's definitely not a volley contact from her. Unforced error from Ilchenko. Netherlands move into a 4-2 lead. But we have a challenge. Did that ball catch the block? And it doesn't matter where it went. No, it didn't. That one didn't catch the block either. Oh, this is just brilliant, isn't it, from the Netherlands? They were 2-0 down. They saved 4 match points. Well, it's challenging again, Mariachev. Ilchenko wasn't convinced she was going to smack the net. She was so frustrated with herself. This is a big challenge from Mariachev. If he loses it, he's got none left. He's got none left.
Wow. No, Ilchenko's gone. Malagina's in. Caution being thrown to the wind here by Maryachev. Pedersen. Good blocking from the Netherlands. Oh, that's a good pickup. Well, the Netherlands are in control of this match. Guidetti's high-fiving all the bench. His team leads 6-2. Well, Knip's legs were moving, but she didn't seem to be getting anywhere. He managed to get there in the end, and Bausch gets it down the front of the block. Malagina was miles off the net. Bausch hitting it into her hands. Timeout called. This is despair for Russia, delight for the Netherlands.
Ладно, не добили. Хотите правильно сделать, хотя бы то, что он как раз учили.
Девочки, не умираем! Давай!
Marachev's going to make a couple of subs. He's calling in Startsieva and Malik. They're going to go straight in. Goncharova's out, Pankova's out. 3 substitutions made. By Maryachev. 2 challenges unsuccessful. 1 timeout called. And he's halfway to a coach's hat-trick. Good up by Knip. Oh, that was unlucky. The Krauf was covering, and it just seemed to stick in her arms, didn't it? Pedersen has gone out. Scoot's come in to replace it. To pass and defend. Malagina with the serve. Good ball in by Scoot. Got a good block. Malik and Soryachko combining, and it was Malik who made the block. So the Netherlands call timeout. Good up by Malova. And by Knip. Oh, what a swing from Sluchis. Out of nowhere. The teams will now change ends. And it's the Netherlands who have a 4-point lead. Really good pickup from the libero. And then with just 1 step run up, Sluchis delivers that. Well, it's all about holding their nerve now, the Netherlands. They can stay calm and keep siding out, keep their minds off of the score. They could be in with a shout. That's a great block, isn't it? Diekma. Well played by Melli. Five substitutions now by Mariachev. He has one left. He has one timeout left. Bausch with a belter down the line through two. Good covering by Diekma. Miss hit from Slučíš. Sherban capable of going on a serving run. But it's not going to happen though. Net touch by Russia. Netherlands creeping closer to their second ever World Grand Prix medal. That's a thumping hit by Goncharova. That's what she can do, she just hasn't done enough of it. Again, goes with the tip. And Pedersen just brings the heat. Netherlands 2 away. Stoltenberg in. Coming on for Slučíš, serving substitution, but Diekma staying in the front row. So that would be worth, wouldn't it? Taking Diekma off and bringing in a big blocker. And there you have it, see? That was almost panic stations, that was almost a problem. Because Stoltenberg went in to try and set that ball. Diekma was already there. But it matters not. Pedersen's put it away, and it's now match point. You can see why Stoltenberg's smiling. She's on just to serve and defend. She's not there to set, not unless she really has to. First match point saved. And it is some turnaround, isn't it, for the Netherlands? They saved 4 match points in set 2. They've just created a match point here in set 5. And now they have got a whole host of side-out opportunities to win this one. And Pedersen's done it! And the Netherlands, from the verge of defeat, have snuck the win. They've beaten Russia in 5 sets, and they take bronze here in Thailand. Well, truly amazing. That third set will live long in their memory and will haunt Russia.